This one looks like the cat peed on it. My name is Mel and I'm a full-time eBay seller here in Australia, and I work from home in this old converted garden shed selling all this random stuff on eBay. So if that's your kind of thing, make sure you subscribe to my channel. Now this table here is full of a haul of books that I picked up on Facebook Marketplace, and all of these books are vintage Mills and Boon. Now I sell a lot of Mills and Boon's books. I would say they are a staple in my eBay store. Like, they are just one of those constant, I wouldn't say they're fast sellers, but they're a constant seller in my store. Now, I bought all the Mills and Boon off a lady on Facebook. I bought them sight unseen. All I knew was she has 12 bags of Mills and Boon books and I offered her $50. I actually sent Aaron to go and pick them up because I was busy doing other things, and he came home with them and he said to me, "They don't look like they're in very good condition." And I was like, oh, here we go. What have I done? When I was pulling out all these Mills and Boon, in my head, I've been sitting here cringing. These books are in pretty crummy condition. Some of them are very yellowed. Some of them are bent. Some of them are torn. Have I just thrown $50 down the drain because I didn't check these books before I bought them? Now, the lady I bought these from said they belonged to her mother-in-law who had passed away, and these books had been stored for a long time. They do have like a smell about them, these books. Even just standing here now, like I'm getting the waft. They don't smell smoky or anything. They just smell old, like old from storage or something. Now I'm just sitting here at the computer desk because I'm just going to do a little bit of research. So I'm just going to type in Mills and Boon vintage bulk lot. I think that should be right. They're probably the keywords that I'd be looking for. Mills and Boon vintage bulk lot. Just going to go to the sold. 410 solds, which is pretty good, really. Now, I'm just going to look here at how many, because I've obviously got so many books there. There's no way I'm interested in selling individual books like this. Absolutely no way. I want to sell them off in bulk lots. So what I'm doing is looking through the solds to see what kind of bundles are selling, how many books are in those bundles, so I know roughly how many put in my bundles. So looking here, there's 14, 10. Why is this coming up with individuals? Mills and Boon vintage. Oh, let's type in bulk lot. Sorry, that would help. Aha, here we go. 71 bundles. That's still quite a lot of bundles considering they're bulk ones. Okay, so we've got 10, 15. Now this is not bad here. Look, 15 vintage Mills and Boon books sold for $40 plus $12.95 post. I'm just going to have a look at this one. I want to see the condition of their photos, their books. Looking at this listing, these books are in no better condition than my own. Some of them have got prices marked here. I know some of mine did as well. Very, very worn here. Covers look torn. This one's got a price written on the cover. This one down here, I can see like the spines here are very worn. Is that the only photo? Looks like it. Okay. So that listing is sold basically for $53 with one photo. That's really crazy. Let's just go back. 26 books sold, $34.95 plus $16.30 post. $50 for 26 of them. Here again, $50 for 26. Looks like the same seller. 22 of them for $30. Another lot here, $56. $35, $99 here for 65 of them. So what I'm noticing here is the ones that have like between like 24 and 26 books, they're selling for pretty good money. They're selling for like around that $40 to $55. So that looks to be the size bundle that I think I'm going to do for mine. So I'm going to try and make bundles up now of these Mills and Boons into lots of about 26. So now I'm going to put them into two piles. The ones that are in okay condition and the ones that are in barely acceptable condition. Any books that I find where the integrity of the pages are falling out or anything like that, they don't get sold. They go straight into the recycle bin. This one looks like the cat peed on it. The taste of his salty sweat was delicious. Come on, Mel. Stop reading the sexy books and get back to work. No wonder it takes me so long to get any work done when I'm surrounded by sexy books. worried that I keep finding Kleenex tissue has bookmarks? This pile are all going in the bin. They are all torn or damaged. They're not worth it. Right, so I've got 12 bundles here of 26, and if I could potentially get $50 for each one of those, then there's $600 out of my $50 haul. So potentially $600, pretty darn good. I will make a note in the description of these. Books are only in acceptable condition. They're well worn, aged, musty odor is noted. Now, the best thing about a bundle like this, those 12 listings are almost identical. The only thing that really changes is the photos. I do have to change the title around a little bit because you don't want to have titles that are exactly the same in your store. eBay will think it's a multiple listing and they won't like that. So I'll slightly move around some words in the title, but other than that, those 12 listings are actually so simple for me to create because it's basically like I'm doing one listing and only making the most minor changes on a sell similar. Now, because I've got 12 bundles that are very similar, I'm going to make the front cover photos a little bit different on my listings so they don't all look the same. So some of them I'll shoot like this, some of them I'll shoot lying down. And there you go, wrapped up, mini shrink wrap, and a SKU number. So I probably don't want to list all 12 of these one after the other on my store. So what I'll probably do now is I'll finish photographing all of the books, and instead of sending all of them live on one day, so there's just like one after the other all coming from my store, I will drip feed these like a couple each day into my eBay store. So that's how I deal when I get a large haul of books that are all the same type of books or the same authors. That's the process that goes through my mind and how I bundle them up. Stay tuned for another video where I show you my thought process when I'm buying books specifically to bundle from a thrift store, because it's much different than getting a haul like that that's sight unseen. Thanks guys for watching, and see you in the next video.